Welcome back. Right. Thank you for viewing the channel and viewing my videos. Today we're going to talk about this useless government. And if you don't know, there's a petition on the government website. It's called Call a General Election, where you can sign up and register your vote to call for an election. And to be honest with you, we need to get this shower out, don't we? They're absolutely useless. So anyone that supports Labour, well, it's a bit of a wake-up call, isn't it, really? They have promised you this, they promise you that. But what do? If you're a pensioner and you voted for them, what do they do to you? Yep, they took your winter fuel allowance away. Absolute bees they are. And what about the farmers? All the farmers that voted Labour. I'm not saying many did. But what do they do to our farmers? They have screwed them over. But what makes it worse is they're giving foreign countries and foreign farmers £500 million in aid. Free money to all these foreign farmers. Now, does that stink what they're doing to our farmers? That is absolutely barbaric. Our government is just a barbaric, thieving excuse me. They're just criminals. That's the only way I can describe them. And Sir Keir Starmer is the biggest criminal mafia starzer, or whatever they call them. Yeah, an absolute idiot to say the least. And that Rachel Reeves, God dear. Anyway, we're missing the point, aren't we? So I won't waffle on about that too much. And we're going to talk about this petition. Yesterday it was at 2.1 million. I looked again, it went up to about 2.6? I don't know, I can't remember. But this morning it's at 2.5. So it's going up tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands in the space of a day. That is good. And while I was looking at it, there must have been, I don't know, excuse me, 20 or 30 people registered votes. Excellent stuff. So if you've never done it and you want to do it, it's easy. Type into Google, call a general election, yeah, and then it'll bring up the government website. Click on that, fill your details in. Once you've done that, you'll get a link sent to your email, just because you've got to put your email address in. And then once you've done that link, you need to click on it in your emails, and that registers your vote. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So the more people vote, and because if you're unaware, which most people will probably be aware, that what they've done to the pensioners, what they've done for businesses, they have put up the national insurance rates. Not only that, it's reduced the amount of employers being employed, because why do these companies want to pay more national insurance when they're already paying national insurance? And they brought it down to the threshold. I think it was anything only over £5,000 the company has to pay national insurance. So all this budget has done is destroys Labour's possibility to remain in office, which is good. And I'm glad they've done it, because Labour is just screwing this country over. And I don't know about how you feel about Labour. I had one viewer said, you lost, get over it. I thought, you moron. Well, there you go. It takes all sorts in this world. I'm not really bothered. He has his opinion, I have mine. I know I haven't lost, because we're on the winning side. As simple as that. Labour is not a winning side. It is supposed to be a party for the working man. What a load of BS that is. It is absolute bullshit, isn't it? And you think the hell they got the audacity to come out with that? malarkey and that story of we are for the working man. Yeah, righto. Yeah, there's my view about it. But if you're anything like me, a working person that goes to work, do you realise you spend half your year working for the government, taxes, before you actually make any profit, making any money for yourselves? Because not only that, you've got your mortgage or your rent, your gas, electricity. It's all controlled. If you don't know, it's all controlled by government. Government say what these energy companies can charge. So if the government is responsible for this, what do? They allow them to make billions of pounds profit, hundreds of millions. Why? Because it's all business, all backhanders, I bet you. That's what it is. Or you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. We'll vote for you, put you in Parliament. Yeah, all right, lads. Yeah, fine. Yeah, it does go on. Our sleazy, dodgy government, run by the mafia man. Oh dear. And you're not allowed to say anything now. They're bullshit in it, eh? You just can't take our government seriously. They're just like a load of clowns in Parliament, full of muppets and idiots, acting like clowns, and they couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery, let alone in a whorehouse. That's a different story, isn't it? But I just feel that we're starting to get the country behind us, and I've been classed as far right. No, I'm not far right. I'm just down the middle, just a normal bloke that thinks our government is shit on us all. That's the honest truth. And why do I feel like this? It's because they haven't looked after the pensioners. They introduced the fuel allowance for the pensioners, and now they decide to take it away. That's called being two-faced, right? So they say one thing and do another. And as for the farmers, what they propose, an inheritance tax, is just absolutely ludicrous. And do you think the mindset of the government have just not got the grasp of what it goes into farming? If you had a government that actually listened to people and worked with people, they would get all the feedback they needed and make right decisions. But no, they're in their little towers thinking, oh, we can do this, oh, we can do that. Rachel Reeves will do this, Rachel Reeves will do that. Yeah? What about David Lammy? Yeah, that fruitcake. I don't like him. Never have done, never will do. I knew when I first saw him and he started spouting off his garbage, I thought to myself, don't like you. Don't like you one little bit. And then what does he do? We find out he's insulted President Trump. What an absolute moron would do that? I know, David Lammy. What a twat. Oh, and what do we have in Parliament? We have a ministerial code. Well, that's a lot of BS, isn't it? Because they don't really stick to that either. But instead of me spouting off what I think, what about you? What do you think about our government? What do you want to see happen? I know we've got a petition going, but if you want me to make a video about a certain thing, let me know and I'll do that for you. Because I want to make videos for you and bring you the information that you want. I love making videos. I can talk to the cows come home, as you can probably tell. But I won't bore you anymore. So please like, share and subscribe. And thank you for visiting David at Go-To Hobbies. And if you come back here again, I'll give you a peanut. Only joking. No, but I'd appreciate if you come back. But, you know, what can I say? The videos are made for everyone. Some people do like them, some people don't like them. But you take away from what you want to take away. But at the moment, it's a useless, utter stupidity of a government, what we got, that have their hands in all sorts of pies, make hundreds of thousands of pounds on a second job, where they're supposed to be working for the government and the British people. Yeah. Okay. What about the Prime Minister? Well, just look at Boris. He's made over £8 million. Some Prime Minister, yeah? When you can make more than you earn from the government. See what I'm saying? You're supposed to be working for the government. You're supposed to be working for the country. You're supposed to have the country's best interests, not palming up to these big businesses, not to sort of put measures in place or schemes in place. Look at all these farmers in foreign countries, what they've just done. They're giving to them £500 million. Well, what do they do to our farmers? Screw them up the arse, basically. And it's not fair. It's not fair to our pensioners, while us working folk look on and see what they have turned into. Labour Party used to be for the people. I know I'm waffling a bit, but what have they turned into? And it's not like that at all. They're almost like a communist party, and it's almost like this is a Russian state now. So if we don't like being a Russian state, where they think about people are absolute crap and we have no value, it just goes to show, it's just like having a Russian government. They don't care about the people. They might say it, but it's a load of BS. So Starmer is just like Putin. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I won't rabbit on anymore. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.